ChatGPT might soon create and send custom AI stickers straight into your WhatsApp chats. This is Models and Agents for Beginners, episode 128. The idea is simple. You describe a funny cartoon or a silly face in your group chat, and the system turns those words into a ready-to-send sticker without switching apps. Think of it like having a tiny artist living inside your messaging app who instantly turns your words into shareable images. Right now, you might hunt through sticker packs or open a separate drawing tool. This change removes those extra steps. It builds on how current AI image tools already create pictures from text prompts. But the new step is seamless delivery straight into chats. Imagine your phone keyboard suggesting not just the next word, but the next picture that matches the mood of the conversation. For teens and students, this could make group chats more personal, whether you are reacting to a meme or planning a school event. The change matters because it removes friction between thinking of something funny and actually sharing it. You might soon try this by opening ChatGPT on your phone, describing a sticker idea, and seeing if the option to send it to WhatsApp appears in the menu. Over the past week, we watched Google weave its Gemini tool deeper into everyday apps like Chrome. OpenAI explore fresh creative uses for GPT models, and OpenAI keep pushing how these systems handle images and text together. Each step shows the same pattern. Companies are moving AI from separate websites into the apps you already open every day. You know how when you text a friend, your phone sometimes finishes your sentence based on what you have said before? Now picture that same idea, but the AI has read millions of stories, jokes, and conversations from books and the internet. It breaks every piece of writing into small chunks called tokens, then predicts which token should come next to keep the story flowing naturally. Step by step, it builds sentences the same way you might keep adding details to a story you are telling out loud. In one study, more than 2,500 participants read short stories without knowing the author. They rated the AI-generated versions higher for creativity and flow than the human-written ones. The moment they learned a machine created the text, those scores dropped because expectations changed. So the technology is not copying one specific story. It is using patterns from everything it has seen to invent something new that still feels human. Think of the tokens like Lego bricks. The model has seen millions of finished buildings, so it knows which brick tends to fit after another. That is why the output can feel surprisingly creative, even though it is really just choosing the next brick. The same process powers the sticker feature we talked about earlier. The model predicts what image description should come next, then hands the result to the messaging app. Once you see it as pattern prediction rather than magic, the whole thing feels less mysterious and more like a very fast autocomplete for pictures. ChatGPT now supports bold and italic text in your prompts. You can now type italic or bold directly when asking ChatGPT questions, just like on Reddit or in Notes apps. This helps you emphasize parts of your request so the AI focuses on exactly what matters. Open the ChatGPT app or website, start a new chat, and try typing a prompt with bold around the most important instruction to see if the response improves. Turn off Gemini suggestions in Gmail and Google Docs. Google's AI helper sometimes pops up with writing ideas while you are emailing or working on documents. If you prefer working without those prompts, you can switch them off in the settings. Go into Gmail or Google Docs on your computer or phone. Open the settings menu and look for the Gemini or AI features toggle to turn suggestions off. 4 easy ways to use AI while using less energy. Running AI tools uses electricity, and small choices add up over time. Experts suggest using shorter prompts, picking text-only answers when you do not need images, and closing chats when you are done. Think of it like choosing shorter routes on a road trip to save gas. Next time you open ChatGPT or Gemini, test one of these by keeping your request short and seeing the result. A Samsung support chat accidentally pasted its own AI prompt. A customer service worker copied the hidden instructions meant for the AI right into the chat with a user. It showed exactly how the system was told to respond. Claude Code sessions can now talk to each other across terminals. On Mac OS and Linux, separate Claude Code sessions running at the same time can send messages and share status updates. This lets multiple AI coding helpers coordinate without the user copying information between windows. And that's a wrap. If any of today's stories made you go, huh, that's cool, go play with it. Curiosity is how every expert started. See you tomorrow. And if you'd rather watch than listen, find us on YouTube at Nera Network. Links in the show notes. This show comes to you from the Nera Network. If you want another sharp daily briefing, Unintended Consequences has you covered. True stories of good intentions that backfired. All our shows are free at neranetwork.com. Live dashboards, TSLA, SpaceX launches, the investing scoreboard are all at neranetwork.com/data. This episode used AI voice synthesis of my voice. Editorial selection and analysis are my own.